And welcome back into the Weather Center. I'm severe weather analyst Zach Tomaselli along with Chief Meteorologist Tom Chisholm. Right now, we're dealing with a tornado warning that is now in effect for central Cumberland County and northern York County at this moment. This is the real deal, folks. We are looking at a very dangerous situation on radar right now. Let's zoom in and show you the area we are talking about, the area of concern right now. And it is going to be just off to the northwest of the town of Limerick. If you live in the path of the storm, or if you know anybody in the path of the storm, call them right now. They need to be in their shelters in the lowest part of their house, away from windows. If they are in a mobile home or in a vehicle, they need to abandon that immediately and lay flat in a ditch, putting their hands over their heads. And again, compared to normal situations, normal thunderstorms in Maine, this is a very dangerous situation. This is very abnormal, even for Maine right now. And usually when we have tornado outbreaks in Maine, they are very limited. The tornadoes are very small, and not a lot of damage usually comes from them. But right now we are seeing strong signs of rotation and a couple strong looking tornado reflectivity signatures showing up on radar. Again, I do want to reiterate, we do not have any confirmation of a tornado on the ground right now. This is Doppler indicated. That means that when we look at the radar, we can see the winds and what way they're blowing. And when they come together and they split and go in different directions, that's called a rotation point. And where we see that rotation, or couplet, if you will, that's where the most likely place of the tornado is going to be. And right now we have a strong indication of that. In fact, I have not seen a signature this strong since earlier this year in Oklahoma. And this storm is a supercell storm and looks just like the storms that you would find in the plains. So again, a very dangerous situation setting up here for people that are not used to seeing tornadoes. And again, let's go over those tornado safety rules right now. Tom, could you go ahead and go over that? Right. Yeah, okay, can we zoom the radar back and forth between storms? Yeah, and then on my cue, just do that. Okay, sounds good. Okay, thank you, Tom. And as we switch views now, we do also want to inform you of another tornado warning in effect right now. This is for Carroll County, and this is in extreme eastern New Hampshire, and this is going to cross right back into Cumberland County behind the first storm. This Carroll County storm does have quite a bit of rotation on it, and as you can see here, a hook echo. And again, a hook echo is where the radar shows a hook, and that's because the tornado is wrapping the storm around it, and that's what creates this hook-like appendage coming off the storm. So again, if you live in Carroll County and you live in the path of this storm, you need to take shelter immediately. But right now we're focusing on the Cumberland County storm because right now that area is more populated and more in our designated marketing area. So again, that's why we're coming to you live right now. We do apologize for those of you who wanted to watch the ABC Nightly News. We are not going to be able to get to that because right now lives and property are at stake. And again, this is not just one of those random tornado warnings. This is a very strong indication of a tornado right now on radar. And actually, just coming in from the news desk right now, I'm hearing in my ear, and we're getting information just the same as you are, folks. So let me get down to this, and I'm going to throw it back over to Tom, and we're just going to go grab this new information and come right back to you with it. Okay, what? In Limerick? Okay. Do you have ZMS on the way? Okay. Okay, thanks. And indeed we do, Tom. We have damage reports coming out of northern York County right now, and this is going to be in the town of Limerick. We have a possible touchdown of a tornado in the town of Limerick. We have numerous trees and power lines down. A report of a barn destroyed and a few houses destroyed in that area. And again, this is just coming to us right now, um, right into the news desk maybe a minute ago. So again, this is a dangerous situation, and as we extend the path of the storm out and we show you the cone of where the storm could go and the timing for this, Portland, you are in the path of this tornadic storm, and the tornadic part of the storm is specifically going to head towards South Portland. Now, right now, that is a little, down the road. You still have time to go to your shelters. You need to at least be thinking about where you will be going if you live in South Portland, and if you live in the Westbrook areas. Right now, you need to have that safety plan in mind. And again, Tom just went over those, but again, the centermost part of your house, the lowest part of your house, and away from windows. You do not want to be in a mobile home, and you do not want to be in a vehicle. Those are easily picked up and destroyed. So again, very dangerous situation going on right now for residents in Cumberland County and northern York counties, as we have a tornado warning and a possible touchdown of a tornado in the town of Limerick. Emergency services are on their way there. We do have reports of several roads that are shut down in the area. We do ask that you stay off the roads and do not try to go see this thing, try to see the damage. Let the emergency crews do their job. And again, we still have the possibility that this tornado is still on the ground, still doing damage, and you do not want to find yourself in the path of this thing right now. Again, this is the real deal, folks. Very rare situation setting up right now. It's unfolding to us live here in News 8. And it is happening in the southern parts of Maine. Now let's go quickly and talk about the northern part of this whole storm system. There's a cluster of storms, and they're beginning to move right now along a boundary, and that's what's really pushed these storms. They were really just sitting in eastern New Hampshire and western Maine for the longest time, not really moving. Now that boundary has really picked them up, and not only is the boundary moving the storms east, but is really strengthening these storms. And as we go to the northern part of this cluster of thunderstorms, if you live in the Lewis and Auburn area, probably getting very heavy rain right now associated with these storms. Maybe some hail, a lot of lightning. But again, no tornado warning for you. The tornadic stuff is down to your south. So again, if we're not talking about your storm, that is a good thing at this point. That's what I always tell my viewers across the country. If we're not talking about your storm, that is a definite good thing. But again, if you are wondering what your warning is, there's a severe thunderstorm warning for most parts of our viewing area right now, and it'll be scrolling across the bottom of your screen. But again, let's focus on those tornado warnings. There's 2 tornado warnings right now, one in Carroll County, but the one we're really focusing on with the possible confirmed tornado on the ground in a heavy populated area is in northern York County and central and southern Cumberland counties right now. Moving into the Portland area. Again, this is a very dangerous situation. The tornado warning is being extended now until 6:45. Weather Service radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. There have been reports of this tornado being on the ground with multiple injuries and damage in the town of Limerick. We also have damage reports coming out of the Gorham, Maine area right now. Not sure if that is thunderstorm related or if that is going to be from another tornado in the area. So again, right now we are under a tornado warning. You need to be in the centermost part of your house, away from windows. If you know people that live in this area and you don't live there, give them a call right now. Get them to shelter. This is a very dangerous situation, folks. And again, that's why we are interrupting national news tonight to bring you this story. And again, I'm going to throw it over to Tom. I will be right back. We are going to get reports from spotters in the field and from the National Weather Service and local EMS workers, and we're just going to gather some more information and get back to you. Tom?